find the way in. Throw down your crutches like you was Tiny Tim. Step back while I back this with the flapjack in my lip. Knock, knock. When I was a kid watching the Knicks with the nickel sack in my short sock and in my lap sack and in my backpack. I rolled a backwood behind a bar, but now it's after dark. Do you know where your kids are? That was then.
So here's the thing. Since Google I/O, we've been working hard to continue our shift from a mobile-first to an AI-first world. Sundar Pichai, CEO of Google. Furthermore, he said, it's not integrating machine learning on a product, it's rethinking how computing should work. So, do we need to rethink our products and services to survive in an AI-first world? Meaning, do we need to rethink them to have a strategical advantage in some years? Yes, you need. And here's why. On a higher level of an AI-first world, computers have to adapt of how people live their life, rather than people have to adapt their computers. Therefore, we must provide our computing, because most AI works on data. To understand this, you need to understand how basic AI works. It works with three major components. You need computers. You need very good, very strong, very fast computers to work with these very good and very fast and very complex algorithms. And all this is nothing without the data, which is another core element of AI. So, D3 combined makes a good artificial intelligence on a very low basis. So, but you can purchase the best computers. No, not that big deal. You can work with very, very nice open source algorithms, but your unique data, the data only you have in your company, in your business, in your whatever, is what makes this unique AI of your business so special. So there's a very cool model of Andrew and Lee saying you have data plus AI. This is the basic, okay? With data and AI, you can improve your product or service maybe, and with this improving of your product or service, you can attract more users or more customers, you name it. And of course, more users, more customers lead to more data, which can then work all the way back through the artificial intelligence, the machine learning process, to the, I don't know, whatever process you work with to improve your product again, to attract more users again. You get it, right? So, this improving and attracting solves user problems and improves your image recognition if you use this technology. Besides that, it makes your data predictive, and of course, your machine learn from previous behavior. While saying this, Google already implemented this technology to improve their services. For example, the Google ranking is based on a machine learning algorithm called RankBrain. Street View automatically identifies signs in restaurants while you're using Google Maps. Do video calling uses machine learning to overcome low bandwidth situations. And the auto reply of Google Mail gets better by every user who's using it. Another great example of how to use an AI first strategy is in the insurance sector, already very common. If we have a random car insurance company and they have their very own user data of the actual customers, obviously, and then they combine it with an open data set, for example, of the Waze app, to get an even more detailed data set of their customers, of all car users, and even in real time. So they can use it to a very strong data acquisition strategy, and then can improve their products and services, make better offerings, make new offerings to their customers and to possibly new customers. You see, the advantages of this data nowadays is very, very strong, very big. And the process of working with data and learning from data can be used in any kind of field. Also, the robotics can learn from data. The robotics can be better, more human, more, I don't know, whatever, with more data. If you see robot Sophia of Hanson Robots, which is maybe the most human-like robot at the actual moment, Sophia learns from data while talking to persons. So it works with natural language processing. You can talk like a normal human being to this robot, and this robot learns while talking to you to understand a deeper context or whatever. And other robots, for example, in Walmart, can scan the shelves and make an alert if there's a wrong order or there's an item missing. And the employees like it, they love it, because they don't need to do this boring kind of things, kind of work, and can focus on what actually really matters in the commerce. See, this is important. Many companies already did. Maybe your competitor as well. Google has pronounced 4 core attributes of a product in an AI-first world. And these 4 attributes are: first, your product needs to be conversational sensory, which means the user should have the possibility to interact with the product in the most natural way. And these are at the moment voice, gestures, and vision. Second one, your product needs to be ambient. The user must have the possibility to work on as many screens as they want. Multi-device is the keyword on this one. Third one, thoughtful, contextual. The data, most of the time, is nothing without context. But you can have the context with the location, for example. But it's very sensitive, and you need to be very thoughtful on that, because you can get a lot of trouble if you don't do. And last but not least, of course, I've said this so many times in this video now, but learn and adapt is possibly the most important thing. Your computing needs to learn and adapt constantly to improve basically everything. As always, in the end, thanks for watching until now. Thanks for watching until the end of the video. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. And also maybe become a Patreon to get access to the inner circle and become a team member as well. If there are any questions left, let me know. Write me a message, write me a mail, write me on any social media platform, or just write a comment down below. And I would really love to see you in the next video on Friday. So, see ya.
Skip now, keep the needle on the vinyl. Do everything you're told, and everything you're told is final. Light up the spot when I make my arrival. Give me the mic, I'll spit my list of ish that I don't give a. Ball so hard that you never see me dribble. Ball so hot, I pass it to my pistol.